Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for April 2021. So if you listened to your last video, I like to bring a message if I can, and prior to doing a reading. And in this case, I kept feeling the need to say that there's going to be a big shift in your energy. We know that you guys are the really hard-working sign of the zodiac. You're always climbing, you're always striving to do more, work harder, give more to everybody around you. And I feel like there's this really strong need for you to find some kind of balance. Maybe there's going to be a sudden awareness that you don't have to work so hard to get out of a situation, what it is you want, whether it be work or a relationship, that you can kind of loosen up the reins a bit and have a good understanding that things don't have to be so go, 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 or stressful all the time. It's like the universe is asking you to take a step back and relax and understand that what it is that you want is always going to come to you. And sometimes you don't have to put so much effort to the point where you're literally at the end of the day so completely exhausted that you can't function. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do to get started with your reading is check into your current energy, and then we'll get into, the recent past, then your current energy, and then the near future, and I'll clarify for you, and then we're going to get a couple cards from the Oracle deck. All right, so let's get started. This is for Capricorn for April 2021. I feel the need to cut the deck. Okay, so the first card out is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and then we've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. This is kind of what we're talking about. It's like slowing down the things that you put so much work into and maybe not starting that new project just yet. This is saying in the recent past, you know, if you had some situations where you felt super stabbed in the back or just completely worn out, maybe there were efforts that you were putting into things that you just didn't, you were disappointed by. That's the big word. It's like there was some disappointment. This feels like it's around work. So let's see what's going on in the current energy. We have the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So again, this lines up for me with disappointments. Maybe feeling like somebody just cut and run on you, maybe without even saying anything. It feels like a separation in love, something that definitely was not fulfilling for you. So I feel like this is, again, where we were talking about not having to put so much effort into something, and also maybe letting go of things that just aren't working anymore. So let's see what's going on in your future. We've got the Five of Cups in reverse, which is great. And then the Five of Wands. Okay, let's talk about this. The overall energy is the Page of Cups. So immediately I felt like if you're coming out of a relationship that was super disappointing and really ended kind of abruptly, this is saying to me, it doesn't matter how long it's been, that there is something moving towards you. But what we talked about before we got into the cards about sort of loosening the reins and letting yourself rest just a little bit more and letting things flow into your life instead of feeling like you have to work so hard to get anything that you want, then something new is going to start up. We'll see if this is around a relationship or work, but this feels like putting your energy and love into whether, again, a project, job, or a relationship. It's going to be a little bit more lighthearted, maybe not taking that full leap forward and just backing up for a minute and saying, what is it that I truly want? Where do I want to put my energy? What's going to be the most fulfilling to me? Okay, so again with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords in reverse, This feels like a disappointment around a job situation. If you're having difficulty financially, this is something that looks like you're going to be overcoming. If you're walking away from a job, that's going to be the best bet for you, because something in the future is going to bring you something more money is what they're saying. And then if this is a relationship, it feels like there was financial difficulty in the relationship, and that's where you just got so tired of sleepless nights and disappointments and frustration and things surrounding that you feel like you need this new beginning. And it being in reverse is saying it just hasn't come quite yet. That's where releasing in April is going to really help you find what it is that you're looking for, because you're going to open yourself up to more possibilities and what's going to truly make you happy. And then we see the Seven of Swords and then the Ten of Cups. And this is someone looking back at saying, you know what, I'm going to take off. I'm going to cut and run. I'm going to take what I can from this situation because it wasn't making me happy. It just seemed like nothing but disappointment. I see what I'm leaving behind, but I have more to move forward with, and I don't want to be unhappy anymore. This just isn't fulfilling you. Again, whether it's a job or relationship, I'm feeling a lot more around work. But when we clarify, we'll see if this is also a relationship. If this is something about a person who walked away from you, I just heard they're going to get theirs. So let karma take care of itself. If that person has to experience something because they walked away from something really good, which is you, because you guys are so full of love, you work so hard, you give everything to everyone, trust me when I tell you that person's going to get theirs. All right, so we have the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. This is being really tired of fighting, walking away from the love situation, understanding that there's just too much gone. Too many things have happened that have broken your heart and disappointed you, and you're tired of fighting. You don't want to anymore. You're going to fight your way actually out of the situation. So if you need to speak up to a boss or to a partner, this is coming soon. This is going to be something that's going to come in April, where you're going to get complete clarity about what it is that you need to fight for and what's important to you. Instead of constantly putting everybody else first in your life, it's time for you to put you first and put all the emphasis on what's going to make you happy. You deserve it. All right, let's go ahead and clarify and see what other messages we can get. Actually, you know what? Something's trying to come out. So the Six of Cups in reverse was sneaking out from the deck, and I think this is an indication of where there's been imbalance. This is also needing to heal some childhood wounds. So if you or your partner might have had lingering childhood issues, this is the time that you're going to need to heal those so that you can find balance in all of your relationships in your life, including work. That's going to be super important. So that really wanted to sneak out. I'm going to leave that over here for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles, they keep showing me the Star card in my mind. So I think you're going to have you're going to surprise yourself. That's what I'm really getting more than anything. It's, yes, wishes coming true, but it's also about things to me that could be unexpected, like maybe an opportunity is going to come about because you've taken a step back and really rested and realized what it is that's going to be important for you moving forward, and that's where you're going to feel the reward. It's actually, I think, going to surprise you quite a bit. All right, so let's clarify Ten of Pentacles. So we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Look at that. So it goes from being in the reverse to the current energy of being upright. And then we have the King of Wands in reverse and the Strength card. Again, this makes perfect sense. This is you looking back at the situations that you've dealt with. A King of Wands, maybe you had somebody who was very difficult and kept you up at night. The relationship was, I feel a lot of arguing and fighting. This could be somebody who's not very pleasant with the way that they communicate. And then the Seven of Swords in reverse, it's like the coming and going. I feel like this person would walk away and come back, walk away, come back. Or there's just a lot of back and forth between the two of you, and nothing was ever clear. And now you're finding your strength to get beyond that. So we'll take these as if they were to turn upright and say, you're finding the strength to get beyond these things. You're going to take a step back and say, you know, it's like you're looking at the stars. Like I said, the star card kept popping into my head saying, you know, these are the things that I really want in my life, and I want to implement them. And the universe is saying you need to take a time out because there's been so much stress and so much disappointment that if you don't focus on you, you're going to continue to feel like your strength is being drained from you all the time, and we don't want that. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Cups in reverse. This is for Capricorn and your current energies. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Wands. So this is, to me, saying you need to get out of your head. Take some time to really decide what it is that's going to make you happy on the work front. And again, the financial difficulties that you may be in right now, I just feel like there's going to be a huge improvement in April once you make a decision to focus on yourself. And then the Three of Wands is, this is all about your ships coming in. This is about being clear on what you want. And again, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but it's focusing on you. It's like, this is where you've been. You've got, doesn't matter the gender, Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Stressed out about being in your head all the time, being stressed out about money, and saying, you know, how am I going to find what it is that's really going to make me happy? Well, it's coming in April. This is like you getting the clarity that you've needed for so long. So if somebody's walking out of your life, let them. Because you, even though you can't see exactly what's coming towards you, you're going to be glad you did with the Page of Cups. All right, so let's clarify the near future and see what's coming in for Capricorn for April 2021. Ooh, a couple cards want to come out. So we've got the Three of Cups, the Moon in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles. This is great. So this means you're going to be coming out of a place of worry or feeling like you have to hold on to all of your money. This feels like a really new perspective on how you're going to do things differently around work and even in relationships. Maybe you've been holding on to money so tightly that in April you're going to finally decide, I want to spend something on myself. And then with the Moon in reverse, this is good. This means whatever secrets or things were going on or deceptions or disappointments, that's going to be dissipating in the near future. And then we have the Three of Cups, which is all about being happy and celebrating the efforts that you put into everything that you do, and celebrating with your friends and family, being really happy about the direction that you're going in. I just feel like April's going to be a really new, not just a new start, but a new you. All right, now let's get some advice from the universe, and then we'll get your oracle cards. Yeah, you're definitely going to need the strength to get through whatever it is that's going on. If this is a relationship that you're breaking away from, I just keep hearing that you're going to be so much happier once you get to the point where you've made this decision. You're going to be much happier. There's lots of celebration to come. Loosening up a little bit on the spending. In other words, spend on yourself. You deserve it. You work hard. You're always there for everybody else. Take the time to spend it on you. All right. So the advice for Capricorn for this month, we've got the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and then the Knight of Wands. Okay, so with the Page of Cups being there and the thought that somebody new might be coming into your life, we've got the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So I feel like you walking away from all of these burdens in the past and putting more energy into you could be drawing somebody in that really wants to talk to you about this, or wants to tell you that their regret around the things that were said and done in the relationship. Honestly, I don't know that you're going to be terribly open to that. But in this case, this person seems to have a lot to say. And then we've got someone reverse going the other direction. And I kind of feel like this is your energy. It's like, you know what? I've had enough. I don't even want to hear what you have to say at this point. I'm moving forward. I'm going to go spend some money on myself. I'm going to go celebrate and look forward to the possibility that there is love out there. It's like you're going this way, the celebration, and then the Page of Cups is going in this direction. Like the two of you are coming in to meet, and this is going to be exciting and new and different. And then we have the Page of Wands. So this could be somebody that's been watching you, paying attention to you, possibly on social media or other platforms or at work. Maybe you don't even know that this person thinks this way about you, and they're going to surprise you with how they're feeling. That could also be the Knight of Swords. This person coming forward to speak and tell you how it is that they're actually feeling. Someone that's going to relieve you of those burdens, who's not going to treat you the same way that maybe all of these past relationships that you've had have treated you. It's going to be new and refreshing and something to definitely celebrate. Okay, Capricorn, let's get your oracle cards. So definitely focus more on you for this month. It's going to be all about a new energy, a new outlook, and having the strength to move forward and make the choices, which are difficult, I know, for you, about what it is that you really want. Okay, so these are for Capricorn. All right, this one wants to come out. So we've got chaos and conflict, which is what you're putting behind you. The fates, the star, which I said, and then between worlds. Okay, this makes perfect sense. So the chaos and conflict, and I like how the horse is going in that direction. I'm seeing this direction as being the leaving direction. And then we have the 3-3, so maybe you're seeing a lot of threes. Those are definitely messages from either your guides or the people who love you and still look out for you. Into the fates. So all of this is fated to happen. All of these things, these disappointments were just really, really heavy lessons for you. And this is a 17, which reduces to 8, which is, you know, infinity. This is life. This is all about what's meant to happen for you. No, you couldn't see what was coming. Maybe you didn't understand it. Maybe January, February, and March were really difficult. And you're like, how am I going to get out of this? How is this going to happen? This is all fated. So know that everything is being done for your highest good, and that star, you're going to be really, really happy. I think you're going to be super surprised by the blessings that are going to come forward once you shift your energy and focus more on yourself. And then we have between worlds, also a 3. So there you go. You have 3-3-3. This is coming out of the dark and into the light. This is that shift I keep talking about, a complete energy shift. It's like not focusing on the things that have already happened, the disappointments, the people who couldn't be there, and looking forward into this beautiful green, like luscious new beginning that's gonna excite you. See how he's coming from like feeling lifeless into bright, bright reddish. It looks more red to me than it does orange, but it's that vibrancy that maybe you felt like you've been lacking over the last few months or even the last year with everything we've all been going through. So I hope this helps, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. Capricorn, if you would, I so appreciate all of your likes, shares, comments, subscribes. You guys mean so much to me. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. Also, if you'd like a personal reading, I do those as well. I do say that in all my videos. If you'd like, you can check that out in the description box below. Love you guys so much. Have a wonderful month. You got this. It can be all about you sometimes. All right, take care. See you in the next reading.